Does the win fix everything at this point?
Wins always fix everything. You can always learn from a loss or a win. But we got some things to clean up on the run side of the ball, and we held them to 57 passing yards, so we're doing pretty well there. But at the end of the day, when you get a win, that's all that matters.
Were you chanting Chubb's name at the end as well?
Everybody chanting Chubb's name at the end. I'm definitely cheering for my guy.
Myles, it seemed like they were doing kind of what New England did last week, chipping you a lot, running some screens to your side. Do you feel like that was the same vibe?
Yeah, mostly the same vibe. You know, they were trying to keep us from getting ahead of steam like last week. You know, when you think it's going to be pass, either be a draw or something inside. And they were messing with their stances and getting in kind of formation that they usually pass in and then running. So just trying to slow us down.
No, it wasn't you, but Malik had that roughing the passer call. I mean, it seems like he took him down. Is it just really tough out there right now?
It's funny, we played one of the toughest games in the world, but if you lay on a quarterback too hard, then you get a penalty. So you got to find the silver lining with that. Can't really land on them, but hell, you got to take them down. They're 6'4", 220 as well. So I wouldn't try to tell them to do anything really different, but try to roll to the side. That's what they try to tell us.
Myles, I'm sure there's some things you'd like to have done better in the second half, but is there some satisfaction you guys made plays down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, we made plays when we needed to, and we had an explosive play that they had, I think, 66-yard run, and other than that, they really didn't have any success. They got a interception, got 3 from their field position, but if they don't have that, they have 3 on board, and we have a good day running and passing. So.
Were there adjustments you guys made, or was it just that y'all played better, or was it the opponent, or what was the difference?
I don't know. I guess I'll see you tomorrow when I look at film. I mean, you don't take any opponent for granted. Any given Sunday, anybody can win. Doesn't matter. I mean, we've seen that this Sunday. A couple teams lost there and they were expected to win. But, I mean, they came with a good game plan. Came with the same game plan pretty much as last week. With what they did against the Steelers and what worked against us last week with the Patriots. So, kind of fit very well for them. And they had some success, but I feel like they gotta mix up a little bit more, pass and run. I mean, but the rushing offense is looking very good.
Myles, moving forward, how big is this two-game tilt against the Patriots?
Moving forward, every game is important. Doesn't matter who it is.
Everybody get it? Myles, what did you see on the 2 takeaways?
What I see? I saw some guys celebrating because we got some takeaways that we needed greatly. And I think that changed the game. And one of the guys that got the takeaways coming in right now. So.
How well has he been playing for you guys? How well has Denzel been playing for you guys lately?
I mean, he's been lights out the last 2 games. And I mean, we need that. We need a maybe rush coverage. And I mean, if people want to keep the front 4 from making plays, then we got to be able to play coverage. We gotta do something different. And right now they're doing the best job they can, and they're looking very elite.
Myles, you guys had 3 more offsides today. What's going on?
Time to snap. There you go. At the end of the day, you're trying to get an advantage just like they are. They're doing the best they can to not get a false start by jumping off the ball and get ahead of us. And you're trying to counteract that. There was Boyle behind, so there's different cadence, different snap count. They're doing their best to not have to throw the ball, so they're changing up their set hikes and their wide 80s and all that. At the end of the day, we got to be a little bit more disciplined. But I'll take a couple offsides or a mulligan if we're gonna get to the quarterback or get a win.
Their last drive, right before the 2 minutes, they handed off on 3rd and 14. Then they punted. Any of that surprise you?
No, we had seen that last week against the Steelers, showing that they'll run it from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 12. So them running on or rushing on 3rd and 14 didn't surprise us at all. Just had to be able to make a play. We're hoping that they pass the ball because we got some guys who go out there and make some play on it. But if they're going to run it and we don't stop it on 3rd and 14, then we deserve whatever comes next.
How about the punt?
No.
They had the one unsportsmanlike kind of penalty between the third and fourth quarters, and it looked real chippy. It looked like Jadeveon was getting into it with one guy. What was going on up front there?
I mean, it's physical game. I mean, it's trench warfare. You gotta go out there and talk a little, hit a little. You do your best to try to get in their head, and we were able to get one on them. It was getting real chippy up to that point. And I just try to get guys composed on the sideline. Next time, went out there at the end of the quarter. We stayed composed, a little bit more composed than they did.
The fact that the division is still there for the taking, does that make you more, I don't know, do any more determined or anything?
No. I wouldn't be less determined if it wasn't there for the taking. You go out there and try to win every game, no matter what the stakes are.
Are you surprised though by with the Bills lose today, nobody's pulling away from anyone in any division of the AFC. For all the problems you guys have had this year at various times, it's still all in front of you.
It's sometimes how it goes. But right now, no one's really pulling away, and it's up for the taking for anybody. Titans got beat, so nobody's looking impervious to being taken down any given Sunday.
I guess Dan Campbell said that the Lions guard 73 said something about somebody's mom, and that's why he's penalized.
I didn't hear it, but your mama joke will probably get you booked every time.
No idea who he was talking about?
Nope. And he wasn't talking to me. I don't really talk. I like to just play football, have fun. Me and 68, we had a good time.